Welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. I had Representative Mike Holmes on the show, and it was a long segment, so we're doing part two of this segment right now, where he addresses the last legislative session and the issues about education. So let's get into that part. You had something that came up at the very last day talking about education. You know, COVID kind of gave us a slap, but at the same time, I said a lot of people, if the kid was in fourth grade, next year he's still in fourth grade, you know, because he lost a year basically.
That was a reaction that was probably okay when we did it a year ago, and right in the midst of COVID, we had no idea how long it would go on and when the kids would be able to go back, and we had a rough start getting kids in online schools, and we didn't get them back in classroom school. Regular classes for months, almost a year.
Yeah, I know.
So those kids lost some time. There's no question about it. But this bill that passed allowed, not only allowed, but required an additional year to catch that year up. So that the holdback, where you could actually hold these kids that didn't pass the muster, they didn't hit the line with reading capability and reading cognition, so that they could prove they were where they were supposed to be. They would be held back. And the bill demands that we hold it back for 2 years. To me, we have kids that are smart enough, we have teachers that are smart enough, we have administrations, and we have the desire. My constituents, that's one of the biggest things on there. They all ask, why are we still last in the nation in our education results? And that's a really good question. We spend as much money as anybody.
That's right.
So it's not about money. It's not about money. It's desire and expectations. We need to have higher expectations. We have a chance. That one passed, but we have a chance that Governor Ivey is deliberating vetoing that. We can't override her veto now. We've adjourned.
Yeah,
if
right.
she vetoes it, it's done. It's gone. I read another press release this morning where she's still studying it. She has not made a decision yet. So we can all pray, or better yet, call the governor's office and ask her to veto that bill. It needs to be at 1 year, not 2 years of wasted classroom time.
And that's the thing you need to do. And now's the time to do it. When the legislature's out of session, that's your time to contact your senators, your representatives, let them know your thoughts, but do your homework and study and find out what the bills are that are out there, right? I'm going to bring you back again next week. We're going to talk a little bit more about bills that didn't make it. Because I think a lot of people, top of the mind, are all upset about the lottery, but we'll talk a little bit about that.
Sounds great. Looking forward to it.
And we'll be right back right after this.